Welcome back. Say hello to Debbie Kinzer, Vice President over at Ronald McDonald House Charities of the Ozarks. Welcome. Good to see you.
Thank you. It's good to be here.
Okay, it's time to wear a heart, share a heart. Tell me how that works.
Absolutely. Well, it's our 29th Share a Heart campaign this year, and I'm sure everyone is familiar with the campaign. But you can go to any of our 64 McDonald's in the Ozarks and adopt a heart for $1, $5, or $20 to support the Ronald McDonald houses.
Explain there's got to be one or two people out there who don't know what the Ronald McDonald House has been doing for so many years.
Yeah.
Absolutely. We have 2 Ronald McDonald houses here in Springfield, one near Cox South, one inside Mercy Kids Hospital, and we provide a home for families who have seriously ill or injured children in the hospital.
I think a lot of people don't realize there are 2. I mean, there have been 2 for a while, but a lot of people are used to the one.
Absolutely.
You realize there's a second one.
Yeah.
And what is that like when people come to town? I mean, and we've talked about this on the show so many times. A child is sick, don't know what to do. Their focus is the kid, but where are we going to stay?
Absolutely.
It's going to cost a fortune, and we don't have, maybe the Ronald McDonald House to the rescue.
It is
hugely.
So, absolutely. I think that when you're in that situation, the majority of our families by far have a child in the neonatal intensive care unit. So usually that is not an expected hospitalization. And so I think once you kind of absorb the shock of the situation and the severity, then your mind goes to, where are we going to stay? Where are we going to eat?
We're far from home, and that alone is unnerving, much less a sick child.
In a town that you're not familiar with. And so it can be very costly to find accommodations and eat dinner out every meal. And so the Ronald McDonald House, they can live there, do their laundry. We provide a home-cooked meal every night of the year, and a wonderful support system with our staff and volunteers.
You have volunteers that come in and cook too.
We do, our family dinner program. So right now with COVID restrictions, people can drop off a catered meal or underwrite a dinner or bring ingredients, and we will prepare the meal for the family.
What a nice way to get involved, though.
Does Ronald McDonald House need volunteers at all?
We do. They're so critical to our operations right now, though. We're still just under COVID restrictions because we have so much interaction with families that are then going into an intensive care situation. Yeah. So we have to be very careful right now. So we only have just a few right now that are helping us.
Well, I know this is a very successful fundraiser, and you've been doing it for a long time. Notice something on social media today I want to show you. You mentioned McDonald's, but our friends over at Oni and Sky, you've seen their jewelry, are doing a really nice thing here. 15% of sales of these certain bracelets benefit Ronald McDonald House Charities of the Ozarks. And I love their jewelry. Isn't that nice to get involved with someone like that?
It is wonderful. We have so many supporters in the Ozarks. We're so excited. We have 40 communities that are the mayor's proclaiming Ronald McDonald House Week, February 14th through 20th. So we're so fortunate to have the support of so many like Oni and Sky.
And the year-round work, McDonald's with the boxes underneath the drive-through, tossing change in there, that has got to add up throughout the year to do so much help for people.
It does. For just the Share a Heart campaign, we usually raise over $100,000 during this just now through the end of February. But then also customers here in the Ozarks have supported us so greatly through the donation boxes. They can round up for RMHC, so if they're using a credit card, they can just round up their order, and that all supports children and families here locally.
Such a nice thing. Is it full a lot of the time at the Ronald McDonald House?
It is. And,
most of the time, maybe even?
Yeah. I mean, we've had, it is a little bit lower at the moment just because of the restrictions. And so we have families that aren't able to stay just because they need to go home frequently and go to work. And so there are those concerns. But yes, we have so many families that come and stay with us throughout the year.
Okay, how long does this campaign go again?
It goes until the end of February.
Okay, it started this week, correct?
It started on Tuesday the 25th.
Tuesday,
yeah.
Okay. Debbie Kinzer, Ronald McDonald House, thank you. Good to see you.
Thank you, guys.
We'll be back after this.